Good morning. Welcome to day 4 of cooking session at SIHM Dimapur. Today again I am here with my HSRT student Sulemi, and he is going to give you a demonstration of how to make Christmas fruit cake. So Christmas fruit cake is a very classical variety of cake which is made using dry fruits at the time of Christmas all across the world. So this cake has several variations. We have one variation here. So first and foremost thing which you need to do to make this cake is macerate the fruits. Macerating the fruit means that you are putting the fruits in some liquid so that it softens, and this process takes roughly 1 to 2 months. So ideally in October or by the end of October we macerate the fruits and we keep it till December. From 20th or 23rd December we start making the cakes so that it's ready by Christmas Eve and it's distributed to everyone. Everyone likes to have it. It's enjoyed by the families. So we have macerated fruits here and we have the rest of the ingredients, out of which Sulemi is going to make the cake. We have all the ingredients in front of us. Sulemi is going to make a basic pound cake, and that pound cake is going to be flavored by macerated fruits. And in macerated fruits we have almonds, we have cashews, we have cherries, we have tutti frutti, we have dates, and we have macerated it in liquid which is orange juice, mixed fruit juice, and some kinds of spirits. So Sulemi is going to start with the making of pound cake batter. So first we are going to put in 2 eggs, and the weight of these eggs are roughly 110 grams. So to make a pound cake we have taken equal measures of flour, equal measures of egg, equally rice and equally fat. So this is how a pound cake is made. You take all the ingredients in equal proportion and then you make it. So first he is going to add the eggs and he is going to mix the egg with sugar. After the mixing is done, he is going to beat the eggs until he reaches the stage of sabayon. Sabayon is also known as the ribbon stage. So at this point of time the egg mixture is going to look very white in color and it's going to be very thick and foamy. So Sulemi is done beating the eggs, oil and sugar together, and he has reached sabayo consistency. It's nice, thick and fluffy. Now he is going to add in some vanilla essence. After adding vanilla essence, he is going to cut and fold the flour. We are using refined flour here. After that, he is going to mix in the macerated fruits, and after that it's going inside the baking tin, and then it goes in the oven at 180 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. This cake takes slightly longer time to bake than other cakes because we are using a lower temperature here and we are allowing it to slowly cook. So the texture of the cake is going to be dense and not very soft like other pound cakes. But at the same time, the flavor is going to be very tasty and very appealing. Add half. So refined flour has been nicely mixed. Now he has added the macerated fruits. We will just give it a quick mix, making sure that he is not over mixing the bread. He is going to give it a quick mix, making sure that he is not over mixing the batter, and then it goes in the baking tin. Ideally, the shape of the cake is rectangular. It can be made in any shapes, but popularly it's rectangular, and then we take out slices of it. So now the batter is ready. So the batter goes inside the baking tin. After that, we are going to directly bake it in a preheated oven. So 25 minutes has elapsed. The product is right in front of you. The hard work which I did is here. So the Christmas fruit cake is ready. Now we are just going to slice it in rectangles and then we will serve it directly. So please start taking out the slices. So after 25 minutes, the cake is ready. It's nice and soft and a very nice aroma is coming out of it. The aroma is of the spirits and the juices which were used at the time of marination of the dry fruits. The cake is nicely covered up with the dry fruits and it has a very nice taste to it.
Okay, good morning. Today we are going to make cream of tomato soup. Now this soup is very popular in the hotels. So what do we have here for making the cream of tomato? We have the tomatoes which have been cut into quarters. We have some carrots. We have some onions, garlic, black peppercorns, right? Then we have the bay leaf or tej patta. We have some oregano, parsley and thyme, right? We have some cream. For thickening, we use roux. For roux, this is refined flour and butter. For garnish, we have croutons. These are breads which are cut into cubes and they are deep fried. For balancing, we will have some sugar and of course salt and little bit of oil. So let's start the work. So the soup pot is ready. It is absolutely hot. Butter doesn't burn, so we add a little bit of oil, right? We start with oil and next thing is we have butter. Let the butter melt. So first thing we will add is some peppercorns and some bay leaf. Next we will add onions. And allow it to be translucent. Now why translucent? We will not brown it. We will just have the raw flavor of the onion which is going out. Next we add some garlic. Some herbs. This is parsley. Some thyme. And allow it to cook for some time. Why do we cook? The raw flavor of the garlic should go off. Now we will add the tomatoes. And for some more flavor and balancing of the tomatoes, we'll add some carrots. Now, to soften the tomatoes, at this juncture, we will add the salt. Now tomatoes have got a good amount of water content. To thicken it, we add some refined flour. Now this has to be cooked till the raw flavor of the flour is removed. For the soup, we add chicken stock. So now when we have put the chicken stock, now this will boil and cook the tomatoes and the carrot. So this will take about 8 to 10 minutes. Once it is done, we will then strain it. The solid part will be liquidized and then put into the soup and finally finished. So the next step after 8 to 10 minutes, we will show you how the soup is liquidized. So now you will see that the soup has finally been boiled. The vegetables, the tomatoes and the carrots have been softened. So now what we will do is, we will separate the solid and the liquid. And solid we will liquidize. So this is the solid part which is there. Now this we have to liquidize. So we will put it separately. So if you see, this is the mixture of the carrots, onions, garlic, tomatoes. We will now liquidize. So first we will cool it and then we will liquidize in the mixie and then we will add it to the liquid. So your tomato soup will be ready. So we will meet once we have cooled it so that it can be put it into the mixie. So as you have seen, this is the solid part. Now we will put it in the mixie for liquidizing it. Right? We will do it in 2 batches. Little bit of liquid we will put and we will puree it. We will add this in the liquid and the second batch also we will do it. So this is the liquid and the solid which has been mixed. We will be finally straining this so that if any solid part is there, it will not come in the mouth. So we are now straining it. So if you see, this is what we are throwing off, the particles which are there. So it will not come in the mouth, and you see the soup is now ready. What we will do is, we will heat this soup, adjust the seasoning, and we will also add cream to it and croutons. So next option will be, we will heat and finish the soup. So the next is that the soup is now being strained. It will be heated. We will adjust the seasoning. We will add cream and finally finish with croutons. So the next stage, we will be taking it to the range. So now if you see, the soup is ready. Now we will serve it. So we take the bowl. Usually for thick soup, 200 ml of soup is given. So we place it with the soup spoon. Add a bit of basil, little bit of cream, and finally the croutons which we had made. So this is the texture of the soup. It is velvety, it is smooth. We have given some cream. The cream cuts the sourness of the soup because tomato. We have added croutons because it is giving a crunchy texture. And finally you have it with the bread rolls. So this is cream of tomato soup for you.